So you all know 50 Cent has been clowning Jay-Z and Beyoncé every chance he gets. Now that Diddy's trial has started and a lot of names are getting dragged, 50 is not letting up. Just recently, he threw shade at Beyoncé for the ticket sale flop on her Cowboy Carter tour. But apparently that's not all. 50 is also allegedly saying that there's a tape of Beyoncé and Jay-Z at one of Diddy's freak-off parties.
Start with let's start. You're going into the Jay-Z thing.
Yeah.
So recently we just saw, which I can't. We look at the accusations,
yeah.
And we're gonna get to Diddy as well. But you look at the accusations, and there's an accusation about Jay-Z and Diddy and a teenager, 13-year-old teenager. Right. And we were speaking about just the statement.
Right.
The statement, you were saying you felt like that was calculated.
That was that. The statement is something you can tell it was written by a lawyer.
Now that is some wild accusations considering how important and influential Beyoncé and Jay-Z are in the industry. It's even rumored that there are Grammy nominations that do not go out without the couple's approval. Hence, why almost every Grammy winner in the music industry has to shout out to Jay-Z and Beyoncé when they're chosen to receive that glamorous trophy. Again, just a theory, but you can't stop the internet.
Thank you, Beyoncé. You're amazing. Yeah.
The fact that Beyoncé made a country record changed the game. So thank you.
Beyoncé.
Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Thank you to Beyoncé. Thank you to Beyoncé.
I also have to say thank you to Beyoncé, just so that way we keep the dance community safe. Someone had to.
Regardless of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's influence, 50 Cent is showing no fear. He is coming for the Carters. He says Jay-Z is hiding behind Beyoncé's fame, which seems to be slowly dwindling by the minute. And isn't it crazy that ever since this Diddy thing started, Jay has been hella silent? No power moves, nothing. And when it comes to Beyoncé, we haven't seen her this active ever. Album after album, concert after concert, and launching so many brands. It's almost like she is trying to cash as much as possible before everything goes away.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
You're gonna let him say that?
Jay was getting Grammys.
He had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
And he ain't show up.
He has like 20 now.
Even the Beehive is now starting to notice that there's something going on with Beyoncé for real. Her Cowboy Carter tour failed to sell tickets, even when prices dropped as low as $20. For a Beyoncé tour, that is really, really low. Now, a lot of people are saying it's the recession that caused it. But 50, on the other hand, is saying it's not just about bad timing. It's people finally realizing that something is not right.
With ticket sales this low, the one-named permanent A-list singer might bail on the whole tour. She isn't all that thrilled about doing it anyway. And again, this is allegedly Beyoncé. And the related headline reads, Beyoncé Cowboy Carter Tour not selling tickets. Beyoncé may have bitten off more than she can chew. The pop superstar may have topped the country chart for her Cowboy Carter album, for which she won her first Album of the Year award from the Grammys, but her ticket sales for the recently announced Cowboy Carter Tour have been lackluster and she has yet to sell out any shows. According to Ticketmaster and StubHub, tickets for all shows on her tour, which kicks off at the end of April.
He poked at Beyoncé with an Instagram post where he wrote, "It's getting real out here, hey, the tickets ain't selling." Now, it's not just 50 who's poking at Beyoncé and Jay-Z. This Diddy case has been dragging a lot of celebrities down the gutter, and it would seem that Beyoncé and Jay-Z are not immune to it. In the FBI's investigation on Diddy's property, there have been some shocking discoveries, including footage of A-list celebrities being part of Diddy's parties. Mind you, it's already been reported that Diddy recorded these celebs without their knowledge. Every celeb's name has been dragged into it, and yes, Beyoncé and Jay-Z were allegedly seen participating in some of those videos. Even DeBab kind of confirmed that Beyoncé and Jay were present at one such after-party on the Shannon Sherry episode.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was this was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, 2 of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in at the moment, you know. And she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to. Beyonce, cut it out. But I'm a big fan of your work, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop, and that was just dope. That was dope as hell to me, man. That was dope. That was super.
Now word is out that Diddy is leaking this evidence because Jay-Z abandoned him as soon as he got caught.
There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyoncé, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal battles. It seems he's on a mission.
And get this, it was also reported that a very high-profile female celebrity, who was Canty, was desperately trying to buy it before it leaked to the public.
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but the shopping thing is
yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No, I
tape.
can't explain who the person was, but Mr.
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Now, even though the person wasn't named, several people have speculated that it's Beyoncé. Also, Jaguar Wright, who has been trying to pass across the media for so long. You all remember when she mentioned Meek Mill?
It seems he's on a mission to embarrass them at any cost. Adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
And then Milk running the fuck around, about expensive pain in his ass.
Wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Fuck me.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do-I-bop. Fuck me. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Fucking Nicki put that out to here. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off. In the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Well, Jaguar Wright also said Jay-Z is worse than Diddy. Apparently, he's done some nasty things to her, including sticking her with a box cutter, all of which is on tape somewhere.
Long Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. Want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy, it's gonna be the women that get them in the end.
Jaguar also went on Piers Morgan's show, where she continued her chant about Jay-Z being even worse than Diddy. Child, a lot was said in that interview, which almost caused Piers Morgan a legal battle with the Carters. By the way, that man had to run for his life and issue several apologies, including an official statement, before Beyoncé's legal team let him be.
You want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter.